echoes a fervor in my soul.
Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're gonna continue our playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. And we've got to do the Idira quest. Let's see. Let's go back here actually.
The world will bow. The world trembles beneath my feet.
Cass, tell me, what do you see when you look at me?
Usually a colorful pandemonium, but now your colors have faded. Are you afraid of me, Idira? Or of what I might see in you?
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Okay, we had to fight here. We'll go down. Okay, let's do some athletics check.
Predictable. Let's seize the opportunity.
Activate the elevator. Do we want to do it? It looks so scary here. Okay. Whoa.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Lord Xenos. Don't like Xenos.
The world will bow.
The machine god grants me insight.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Jira stares intently at a solid wall in front of her, shifting her foot to foot and biting her nails. The wall looks like an ordinary plasteel, and the rock-red surface, no different from any others in here. But Captain, this is it, place for my visions. Even the scratches on the walls are the same, except for one thing. She points at the wall. That's where the door is supposed to be. The one I kept opening in my dreams every night. I've seen this momentum so many times, it feels so real to me that... And I am. My vision couldn't have lied to me. Go ahead and try open it. On a door that does not exist? Thing you say sometimes, Lord Captain. Well, couldn't be strangest thing we've ever done. Oh, what a warp. What have I got to lose? Here goes. Elder steps closer to the wall and reaches out toward the non-existent door. As if in trance, she clenches her fingers, as if gripping an invisible handle, and slowly turns it. You hear a click. Oh. A violent ripple tears through the space around the wall. A cacophony of whispers make your skin crawl from head to toe, like an unseen wave emanating from twisted, broken reality. Uneven rays of impossible nourishing light break through the rock-grid, forming the silhouette of a doorway. Eventually, the vision passes and you clearly see a door where a blank wall used to be. It returns to you with a wide and somewhat deranged smile. Lord Captain, we found it. It's the door, exactly like one in my visions, which means my salvation is close. Except it wasn't hidden by some force field contraption. It was a powerful warp barrier. Could never have removed something like that. It's like our arrival was expected, and now they're inviting us. We best be ready. Someone who knows where witchcraft is waiting inside. Hendrix looks at Idira without blinking. Trap them. We've been played, Idra. Cruel trick. One that could only have come from the warp's twisted wheel. As long as we are together, we'll get through this, Idira. Trust me. Idira looks somewhat embalmed by your word. She smiles. Well, you're not wrong. We've been through worse, haven't we? Thank you. Thanks, Lord Captain. I won't let you down. Okay, a hidden door. We see it. I'm not gonna use it right now. Okay. Let's save just in case. This stuff is not gonna go away.
Intriguing.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Before we go somewhere else, let's see what we got here. This looks like it can be a trap. Oh, this guy. I killed you once, no? Trivant is the Arc-Machinator. You're looking at several completely identical homunculi at work. Disturbing sight. Indistinguishable and familiar face turned their attention toward you. Mostly and almost indifferently. Homunculi start taking over one another. You, one of their pieces through which is Steve. How dare you? Because another. Show up here alive. This is even better, for now I cleanse the shame of my death with your blood, and then transform you and the scum you brought along into something useful. Were colors, horrible, frightening, tattered shades, only a madman could do something like that to himself. Lord Xenos, we got zero. No one got 70. Examine. We failed? Killed you with my own hands. Have you forgotten that I'm great master of a flesh who has transcended death itself? Do you think it would befit me to let a monkey cut my path short? What is this place? Stupid question, the answer to which is no importance to one who is about to be taken apart. Why are you here? Because of you. Because of your feeble wits and your deplorable stubborn recklessness to die. But I had to finish what I had started, finish the masterpiece that had been taken away from me because of you, all because of you. I see you have found new company. Haven't finished yet. One corporal shell is too few. Deplorably, unnoticeably few. Once my work is complete, not one monkey in the world will be able to destroy me completely. Am I talking to one or several? Is each of you a separate individual? One, many, what difference does it make? I'm on my way toward the infinity specimen, toward genuine limitless immortality. That hole in the ceiling is a peculiar design choice. What happened here? The identical faces look annoying and spiteful. For a moment it seems that homunculi are about to reply in unison, but a barely perceptible electrical impulse stops them. One of them scoffs and mutters through his teeth. Just more proof of how unreliable partnership with lower life forms are. We failed the test. I've seen the body of a dead tech priest in this lab. Where did he came from? Explain. Homunculi are quiet, and then they jiggle. The revolting sound makes your skin crawl. Scary, isn't it? But tough, but you are not the only monkey who served me. Try and guess, specimen. Try and guess. I'll turn this place inside out and find out who has conspired with the Xenos. Headed with the traitors among the ranks of humanity. Trust me, this time I will feel you much quicker than the last one. Fail you. You are different from the others of your species. Specimen, this time around I want to study you much. And I mean much more thoroughly, which necessitates your death. And I hope dying once doesn't suffice for you.
Xenos filth.
Are you challenging me, Phil?
Whoa. It's a lot of enemies. Whoa. Too close. I've got Idira in my party. This is very, very troublesome. Kill the guys. Foul aberration. What do you do when you die? You're bleeding. Nothing special, yeah? About you, you've got a lot of HP. Experimental steam. Blood barrier, what is this? At the beginning of the turn, this creature gains stack of blood, which also gain, okay? So everyone around here does not have a lot, okay. Not everyone, but many of them don't have a lot of HP. Should I hide here or here?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I'll do it.
Is a prayer.
Was that you? Or... Not this Grayer's job. Anything else? On it!
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
So, should we just kill stuff?
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's
That is
judgment.
not my destiny. Anything else?
As the Emperor...
Was that you? Or... Will do.
Doubt is for the weak.
Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No, you cannot see him. Yeah. Okay, can we do it like this? No, I don't think so.
Me? As duty demands. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, each touch is a prayer.
On it. Will do.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Anything else? Was that you? Or...
I'll paint your death in colors.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. And you, my Emperor! None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
on it. Will do.
I'll do it.
Anything else?
Doubt is for the...
Idira, you have to do some damage now.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, we've got 4 enemies. Everyone is here. And we can get only the big guy, yeah?
Faith with... Doubt is for the... This is why I was chosen. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
Will do.
Oh, we need to move here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Faith without each strike is a prayer.
To go up. Or we can pass over.
Guided by
Action.
faith. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Naturally.
Why did I not foresee this?
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There is movement in the Imperium. No can do.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
The Emperor is on our side.
For the throne's glory.
Momentum.
I'm not so sure.
I will not stoop to this. One step closer. This is beneath me.
Heavy is the tread of his faith. My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The Order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. Running by vital
am a navigator, not a servitor. That is foolishness.
Well, it was not the best move.
My competencies are not that universal.
I can do nothing. Okay, we can put some defenses.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
You will pay for this in blood.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Faith, this is why I was chosen as the eradicated.
Cool. Gentle rules, as always. Argumentor's Deceit. Whenever the warrior uses an attack that is a different type than the previous, they gain momentum equal to their resolve. Oh, that's a nice one. At the start of their turn, the warrior recovers wound equal to the number of bleeding creatures. Let's save.
Embrace true power. I tread a path unexplored. Powers unseen uncover my path. The world trembles beneath my
So
feet.
killed him for the second time. Hope it's for forever. Let's see. There is a dent on the data slate screen covered in flicking coral stripes. Readable parts are twitchy and contain repetition. Mirrors. Prior studies pursued the goal of breaking new ground, of recreating and reviving the specimen in the event of its death. The above mentioned experiment laid the groundwork for modernizing and accelerating the recreation of a living organism from minuscule sample of bone or muscle tissue. So, apparently this is how he revives. What do we have here? Space around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken concrete. A small wind gets into the room through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone and stone dust at your feet. The hole in the lab valued ceiling and the hollow underneath it point you to the obvious. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab and dragged it outside. You are for now mystified as to what that something was. Take a closer look. Through the piled rocks, dirt and thick dust, you are able to make out parts of fixtures that were ripped out of their sockets in front of the floor. Parts like these are used for fastening industrial girders in place at large manufactorium around the Imperium. Demolition. You study the edges of a breach carefully, reflect for a few minutes, and conclude that the hole in the lab ceiling was blown by several powerful direct explosions. After some more time, you note that the characteristic marks on the derbies and the walls. The ceiling was breached using melted charges. What do you think about this? This world belongs to House Winterscale, but I don't believe, I refuse to believe his lordship Caligos would ever collaborate with Xenos. Dark red and brownish green would envelop his figure every time his subject of hunting the enemies of humanity. He despised them, hated them. And what? They gained some
Let's
useful
seize
information
the
for
opportunity.
this? Don't think so. Now we can go to this mysterious room. Let's save and level up. I don't know, level 40. Now we're 39. So let's see. We can choose forceful strike or reckless strike. Why not? Persuasion would be perfect, yeah. No, let's make you somehow useful. Okay, let's make it like this. And you are good at Lore Imperium, I think. Yes, yes. Henrik's my friend, Lord Xenos. Oh my god. Maybe Hammer of the Emperor? This one is a cool one. What other option? Good. Breakthrough. Let's see what is breakthrough. Oh, it's an... okay, no. Gonna buff us. Metabolic overcharge. What does it do? Oh, this is a powerful one, but at the same speed, at the same time, take damage. 5% is not actually that much when our fights end in like 2 or 3 turns, yeah. Oh, every action the target makes during this extra turn will also trigger this damage. Oh no, thank you. To the end of combat, the target recovers wounds at the beginning of each turn. Let's go with a hammer. More damage. Lord Xenos, yeah. I need to retrain you. Need to retrain you so bad. You're unuseful in this state. Nice one, yeah. About we did awareness with you, so let's keep doing that. Okay, save. Let's see what's behind the mysterious door. I think Argenta can handle it, wherever it is.
Embrace true power.
Build a bridge out of planks. Okay, this is no way
Observation
back.
report on Henrix Van Kalos. The unit's professional skills make him a suitable candidate for data interrogator server skull conversion. I am proposing...
I will have to decline your generous offer, Magos. I would rather keep serving the Golden Throne with my full complement of limbs.
Cool.
The world
Stop
will
there.
bow.
Let us see what I found.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively
Save.
speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure. Error. Making adjustments. Shameful failure.
but we did not get any.
Damage to bulk.
Get some damage. Okay.
Ready for data input. This explorator is blessed with
When the faithful are idle,
multifunctionality.
heresy grows. Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
Oh, it's a Xenostrap.
So shall it be.
Yet iron knows no pain. I'm listening.
Whoa, did I not save? Apparently not.
You are authorized. Error. Making adjustments. My knowledge has its limits.
Gonna keep retraining you, Pascal. I know you can do it.
Shameful failure. Operation successful. Is calculating optimal route. The machine god grants me insight.
You're the best, my man. Just the best.
Powers
Okay, we got some
unseen
dead bodies.
uncover my path.
My warp sight reveals something.
This is quite a strange place, yeah? But it's a Xenos guy's place, that's for sure.
Has its limits.
Because you've got some skin around it, yeah? Banners of skins, tortured chambers. They taken over this facility a long time ago.
What a shameful failure. Error. Making adjustments. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I tread a path unexplored.
Oh, these guys, we're gonna come out. And if we gonna discover now that this place was the one place where they created her, oh, that could be shocking.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
What the hell is that? Grounds for a dodge. Cool.
Intriguing.
Vaulting biomass, some elements of which can be interpreted as human features, floats in the tank.
Let us see what I found.
Yeah, let us see. Another trap. Interesting, how difficult is to spot this one? 85%. Well, not easy.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, we have to go around. Like,
Let's seize the opportunity.
The machine god grants me insight.
25% and you succeed. You're the best. Just roll all the time like this.
The world will bow.
Drain Farseer. Oh, you see a contorted agony-raked Aldari. More accurately, something that resembles one. Dozens of scars and sutures cover its face. Sight of it is misaligned joints moving under its skin makes your stomach turn, and its singular eye looks devoid of sanity. And yet, as you examine the creature touched close, you can still recognize, albeit with some difficulty, the ceremonial raiment of a Farseer. Gained experience 0. At last, my deliverance, monkey. The disgrace, the humiliation of failing at the hand of a lesser creature. Enough! The anticipation of this moment is all that has allowed me to retain a vestige of reason, and me now. Who are you? Hollow shell forced into servitude. Every thread of my being calls out to me, urging me to claim your lives. Only stopped by the fading remains of my former self. Quickly, I demand that you give my death to me and break the shackles of his nightmare. The Farseer crooked fingers reach for his templates. Now I notice the sinister-looking device on his head. Translucent threads coil in strange, sickening patterns around the Aldari temples, sinking into the skin on his face, neck and clevis. In the dim, cold light of a laboratory, the device resembles glistening carrions of worms that are mercilessly drinking the Xenos mind dry. So this is the experiment where we used these Farseers, yeah? It just gives you a puzzled glance. I think that's what we're here for. You can barely see the Xenos aura in the warp. Must be the work of that thing on his head. So what are you? Cervantes' plaything. The master used me, by means of all that which now entangles my mind and bends me to and my powers to its will. I am a tool that conceals this lair from prying eyes with the engineers of the veil. Had the monkey seer not heard my pleas for help, you never would have found me. My silent cry pierced the veils and vision this prison beyond its walls. We carried with them all my dreams of deliverance and liberation. Is that not the reason for coming? Oh, this half-baked gulf is killing me. What does that mean? It wasn't my own salvation I saw in my dreams. It was this half-dead Xenos deliverance. Come off it. Don't you buy any of this crap, Lord Captain. He's just trying to mess with our heads. You have no reason to lie to you, monkey. However, your beliefs are of no matter. You are already here, which means I will finally die. All I need is the implant in your head. Give it to me and I shall set you free. It's too late. My mind is poisoned. My soul is married. I do not know for what purpose you need this cursed machine, monkey, but if your mind carries a shade of reason, then destroy it along with me. He just suddenly leans forward. Anger and desperation are written all over her face. Not a chance, Xenos. That thing, that size stifler, it will save my life. You are just weak, that's why you can't handle it. Naive child, you would condemn yourself to a fate of true horror. Heed me when I say there are things far worse than death. What makes this device so dangerous? It hides the soul within the warp from the spawn of chaos, without severing its connection to real space, and it slowly consumes the soul. Day after day the soul erodes and withers until nothing remains but emptiness. Is that right? You certainly talk a lot for someone who's supposed to be empty. Before all this, you must have never shut up. I spent aeons harnessing my gift. I guided an entire world. My gaze pierced the future, looking epochs ahead, and even I am at my limit, clinging desperately to the meager relics of what I once called my soul, just to speak another word. Who gave you the audacity to think you will fare any better? I shall grant you a swift death. Let it be. Farseer rises from his knees in a jerking motion, like a broken marionette. Takes a step forward. Forward you with glassy eyes. His frail fingers move as if tugged by invisible strings, and the mutilated bodies of the twisted creatures in the tank start convulsing synchronously, frightening in unison their unblinking eyes swift to you. Oh, we were too late, yeah. Too many words were spoken.
You are but a fleeting flame before my tempest.
Ambushed.
We are called to battle.
Metabolic overcharge. Intervention, what the hell is this? This creature gains extra turn every time the ally dies. Oh, so you want us to kill you first. Oh, but I cannot kill you. These guys are quite tough to kill, actually. Tough.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor... I'll do it.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. process is favorable. Request denied.
I have read tomes of military tactics. If I may, I'm not accustomed to being ordered
You
around.
will pay dearly for your actions.
This is a good one too. Okay,
I am a
gentle.
navigator, not a servitor.
As the Emperor is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. For you, my
Pitiful
Emperor!
attempt.
Doubt is for the weak. Will endure.
Yeah, one dodge from his side and he survived.
Pitiful
Now he's
attempt.
buffing everything.
Dare you!
And we've got a high probability of triggering the warp stuff. Oh my god. Dira. Can you kill him?
But of course.
27 damage. That's not a lot.
Will do.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Darkness.
I will avenge you.
Get me a target. I won't object to it.
Let's go
Let's
with
see.
defense this time.
I will triumph.
Can you kill him? I think you do.
Purpose guides me.
Dodge. What's wrong with you? Where is my weapon? Okay, I'm gonna use the hammer.
Shall reign.
Good. No, not good. there is a lot of 12 enemies. Crazy.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Let's get some defense on us.
Running binaric override. My vow is to serve.
Actually, let's do one. Read damage. Okay, someone died. That's good.
Request approved.
High momentum.
Momentum. Finally. Finally, Argenta.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's see. Calming the warp damage is increased and other types of damage 25%. At start of our turn, the enemy closest to them also become cursed. Who we wanna curse? 20% damage. Let's go with you, or we can use... Willpower and toughness, yeah. Yeah, let's do willpower,
If I may,
toughness, and move everyone. Get some attacks of opportunities.
witness the fury of House Orcelio.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands. A prayer. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubtest that the none can escape the Emperor's judgment. I will
4.
not. I refuse.
Here, yeah, we can use it. No, I don't think so.
In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. That is not the Emperor's will.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
As the Emperor eradicated. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
2 enemies. Okay, I see one. Where is the second one? Oh, okay. Tough
do
one,
it.
yeah.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen. Faith without eradicated.
Okay, dear. Oh no, we got one more. Where are you? You survived? Time to die.
Doubt is for the weak. You are to the prayer.
I go into the darkness.
Oh. Dira carefully pulls the threads of Upside's stiffer out of the farseer breathless body. A strange device glimmers ominously in her hands, and it's difficult to tell in the dim light if its threads are moving on their own, or it's just because her whole body is trembling. Terrified and confused, Dira looks at the device, when at you, when at the dead Aldari. At Xenos, Lieutenant, did you see his eyes right before he attacked us? It was like there was no light in them. It's all because of his thing. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like that ever. If it means I'll stop being myself, then what's the point? Hendrix gazes at the Drukari device, pressing his lips into a thin line, then shifts his gaze to Idira. Mr. Tlas. What is it, Iceman? Want to hurry me along? Can't wait for the blasted unsanctioned witch to muzzle herself? No, I want to tell you not to make the mistake of using this device. The current technology is designed to mutilate and torture. Have witnessed this yourself. I assure you are willing to part with your soul, just so you can live without fear of the curse that you and I share. Our curse? Jira fell silent, unsure what to say to that. Fanatical, heretical. Okay, break the device. Put on the implant. Kill Idira. Break the device. Yes, you are right. This crap isn't worth it. Time to accept the inevitable. I can entertain these fantasies of nice, long life all I like, but that's all they are. All they ever be. Fantasies. Pretty tales to tell over glasses of AMSEC to make real life seem less shitty. The reality of the situation is ugly and merciless. I'm a psyker. My abilities are getting more and more out of control by the day, which means I'll go out like any psyker should. It will be ugly and merciless. The best I can hope for it is it will be so fragging awesome and heroic that you'll be telling stories of it to your grandchildren for ages. Thank you for helping me realize this. Dira sniffs and casually drops a psi cipher on the floor, where it shatters into a million tiny pieces. Pretty sure we're done here, Lord Captain. Mind letting me know when you have some time? Once we're back on the ship, I want to talk to you about the plans for future in private. Can we go now? I still got a whole life to get on with. What can I say, Dira? You are not well balanced. In your story and in your life. It's quite impossible to use you in a party.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Now it seems like I'm gonna die. Not in a pleasant way.
The world trembles beneath
Okay,
my
let's
feet.
leave this place. I hope we're gonna give us the loot. Actually, there is supposed to be a door somewhere.
Embrace true power.
No? About this part. I failed it. Yeah, about this door. Oh, there is a door over here, okay.
The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Failed. 85% failed. This is impossible. Pascal gets like 25% in first try, and you do like 85% fail. He was right again.
Never doubt me.
Never.
Intriguing.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Aware against 10 willpower and suffers 50% less warp damage. Whoa, that sounds nice. Hmm. I'll give it to you.
The world will...
I've been thinking. Are we definitely back? Could this be another kind of torture cooked up by Tavantius? Some twisted dream?
If I ever suspect that you may be right, the first thing I'll... What happens if I slit my own throat?
Aldari Farseer. Warrior chance to suffer critical hit are reduced by 20%, base armor plus 15. So medium. But Xenos armors, weapons, but it's not like very role play like or thematic, yeah, right? Role play thematic. Running around with
Powers
such kind of
unseen
items.
uncover my path.
So we did not do this part. We'll get there.
Failure stings. The world trembles beneath my feet.
Why would a homunculus establish a lair in the middle of the forests of Quetzaltemer? I thought Drakari feared to be in real space.
I'm more discouraged to see signs of humans in the same place. There is a dark alliance lurking beneath this veil of mystery. Something far more frightening than any typical cold trade deal.
You're pretty right, Henrix, and I think it's the Lord
Seize the
Inquisitor
opportunity.
who's pulling out the strings. It seems like this, at least for now. So, I think we're done with this one. Let's save. Let's repair. Save. Let's see the quests. The quests are impossible to do. This one is a bug. We don't have the Jai companion with us. So all that's left to speak with Idira and go to the Inquisitors. So let's do that. How are you? Not regretting your decision, are you?
Never been better, Lord Captain. No joke. As soon as I stopped fearing for my life, even the voices in my head quieted down. But don't get me wrong, they will come back. And one day I'll find myself in a situation I can't get out of. But for now, I'm fine. And it's all thanks to you. You know, I think it's pretty ironic that my gifts lets me see the future. When thinking about the future is the thing I'll do anything to avoid. Substances of all kinds, jokes, stories about their good old days. I hide under them all like a blanket. As long as I don't poke my head out, everything will be okay. At least, that's what I thought. But I'm tired of living other people's stories. I want to tell my own. I don't know when or how mine will come to an end, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that somebody someday tells at least one decent story about Adira Tlass. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by standing shoulder to shoulder with you.
You and I already had enough adventure to feel at home.
Then what are we waiting for? Get a scribe in here. We need to get all this down before we forget. But we have to make me more heroic and powerful so that I come out looking the best next to your other companions. What do you reckon? How many wastrels have we slaughtered? 1 million? Stuff that. Let's make it 2. Of course.
Did we fail? Why did it say we failed? I hope it's a bug. We did not fail, we completed it. Okay, actually let's oh, got some level ups though. Let's see, what is this? Go to cargo. $28.42. Okay, Argented, what do you say? What do you have? No, it's not good. It could be for you. weapons. We're not gonna use heavy great sword. It's a nice one. Okay, Elliot, do you wanna speak with us or we're done with you?
Elantak?
Okay, now let's retrain Hendrix. Because Lord Xenos is very important for us. -2. Whoa. Okay, let's do it, let's do it. Where is it? Edge of Dawn. Where are you, the duration? Last one, of course. Um, Killing spree. Killing spree. Oh, come on, professional Aquaman, where are you? Okay. I hope it's gonna be better. I have that equipment, of course. This one is interesting. Oh, that's a cool one. It's a power armor. Cool. Once per round, the warrior gains once per round if they kill an enemy. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna gain that much, you know, from you. Each enemy killed by area attack increases damage of the wearer by 3% till the end of combat. Okay. Let's save. Now we need to check on our colonies. A Fallstone, we're pretty much done, yeah? Profit factor and people. Kiwagama, we have a lot of a project to do, yeah? Imperial Navy, reputation. We need 60,000 reputation to get this one. Oh, and we did not do anything of a last rank. Reputation with explorators 78,000, you crazy? 83,000 and whole ammunitions. All allies gain 20% minimum damage to their range attacks. What can I say? This is perfect for Argenta and Ulfar. Whole ammunition. Who does this project? I don't remember. Imperial Navy, 12,000. Why not? It's gonna take a while, yeah? Oh, we need reputation of Drusian 50,000. That's not gonna happen soon. Okay, we want to see me on Janus. We can go to Janus and afterwards we can go to the Inquisitor guy and yeah. This is Fallstone, this one is Janus. Okay, let's go to Janus. Lord Captain, let's speak. Whoa, lot of guys. Your Lordship, if I may beg for a minute of your precious attention, I'm elated to notify you that delegation of High Ecclesiarchs of Adeptus Ministorum has arrived at your vessel. The holiest of his servants have come to proclaim their veneration before the rogue trader, faithful to his word and fearful of his wrath. Long may the Von Valashio's name be praised in the annals of Imperium. May the God Emperor protect his dynasty from peril and adversity. Noble Lieutenant Von Valashio's word of your righteousness and diligence has, in serving him, has spread to the farmost corners of Corona's expanse. It would be folly to let a paragon such as you travel among the stars without firm spiritual support. We are here to correct this outrageous oversight. On this day forth, this ship will be consecrated daily and nightly by the servants of the Ecclesiarchy, given to you for your toils eternal, so that his light in these halls may never fade. The Ecclesiarchy grants you a holy relic, a banner of Saint Cogniatus obtained in the conquest of the Expanse. May this gift instill trepidation and reverence in the hearts of our subjects, and the altar created to bear it become a place of prayer for your senior officer. Does your lordship wish to witness the installation of the altar and banner? You would be first to kneel before the relic and set the example of pity for the crew. Okay, too religious in my opinion, but what's done is done. Divine support. Okay, now we've got priests over here. It's crazy. Let's see what's Nomos doing here.
Beyond this
Pascal. I have my suspicion that Pascal is actually the guy he's looking for, but he lost his memories. Well, we'll see, we'll see.
This hallowed vessel bulkheads.
Oh, it's a space battle. Okay, how many do we have to fight? Oh. Dictator class cruiser. It's a big guy.
The enemy has lost their shield and their courage.
Yeah, hit him hard.
Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
Oh, this one is running away. Okay. Big guys left. He's gonna do some. Oh no, he did not hit this one. It's quite unusual. Okay, let's try and blow up stuff here. nothing. What was I afraid of? Torpedoes are not working the way they are supposed to work. Okay, let's try and keep moving away from him. Oh, he's gonna get him, good. What about you, little guys? You do something? So what, he's not attacking, he's just spawning these little interceptors? Whoa. So let's go back here.
They are exposed. Unleash your weaponry.
Ooh, I was wrong. It does attack. Not this one.
Return to ashes.
Perish in the void, heathens and cravens.
Okay, so interceptors have a life spawn. Not. guys. I don't like that. Why this ability is unavailable? What do you need to do to make it available? Can be used once per round. Whoa. No, no, no. He destroyed it. No. Oops. My small is much smaller than his one, and he's considered like a pirate. Oh, he's gonna hit me. No.
There's a breach in the enemy shield!
He did not take damage. Why?
Outstanding.
Blessed are the faithful.
Cool. Almost got the level. No damage received. Perfect. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, extraction 10. Why not? Contract. Well, I think that's it, yeah? Orianos. Okay, where are we? Where is my ship? Fallstone, it's here. We don't need Fallstone, we need Woodfall, yeah? Something like this. Yeah, we need to go here. Let's see what's to the Imperium. So it's impossible, yeah? Like this. We need to have highest level of ship. Or maybe we need to finish the game first. At least we tried. Okay. To the Imperium. Okay, let's save. Let's visit these two once more. Station Custodian, Her Ladyship Incendia Corda sends her greetings and invites your lordship to disembark at the docks with a small rating. Her enforcers will meet you there to escort to another chamber for private audience. What other options do we have? We have none, Lord Captain. Very well, let's take a look, as you wish. Oh, I still have to push it. Okay, before we do it, I'm gonna take a break, a few minutes, and I'm gonna be back and we're gonna continue. Okay, let's see what's awaiting us. Idira, no. Gotta take over with us. I hope we gonna get some cool battles here, yeah? But we'll see.
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I have yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
Okay, I did not take the healing ability. Well,
Intriguing.
let's take everything, yeah?
Powers unseen uncover my path.
The extermination of the Xenos on Quetzaltemer was a duty the rogue trader fulfilled with honor. The ranks of humanity's enemies are thinning. Glad tidings.
We did a number of the station, yeah? Well, it's a lot more different than it used to be.
I tread a path unexplored. The world will bow. Intriguing. powers unseen uncover my path.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, here she is. We're gonna talk to her. It's too cruel. Oh, okay. Not everyone likes you. Strand van Valashis, I have been informed of your arrival. What is this abominable act his daughter is committing? Sister of Battle whispers incredulous as she stares a cordial monstrous feast. There must be a reason. Examine her. Oh, she's on stimulants. What is that? Must know the taste of a cream. Okay. This entertainment of your reeks of corruption. A laughable accusation. Do you think yourself capable of detecting corruption? No, not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and sensing the heinous wherein. Do not know what it's like to look at your face and see the brand of your impious deeds. But I know it all too well, and none will escape my wrath. I have encountered sanctioned death cults that practice cannibalism as part of their way of praising the Emperor. Have suspicions about me? Well, it's your duty to suspect. But do your eyes see a trespass here? No, I have committed no malfunction against him. What is the matter of slaughterhouse? Is this some atrocious travesty of justice? This is true justice. Okay. Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid Footfall of corruption that has fettered its limbs and turned this imperial station to a hotbed of free-thinking and inefficiency. And I will not rest until all have been judged. Please me that you get to share in the triumph of Footfall ruling with me. What happened with you? So you are in charge of Footfall now? Indeed I am, the Lord Inquisitor and Nest Martial Law and the Expanse. I offered him my support at once. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor headquarters. The position of Footfall's liege was temporarily abolished while this war lasted. Perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station warden, to me, where the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with the matter of strategic planning. I'm tasked with security and order. There is much to do on that front. Do you judge all of them? They all will be condemned. Okay. I will eradicate all heresy that prevents the faithless from giving themselves over to the good of toiling in his name. How long has your court been in session already? 3 weeks. This court carries on day and night, so my sense of time eludes me. There is nothing just about this trial. Accusations are contrived, and their purpose is simply to turn the entire population of Footfall into pliant automatons. Do you think that I find enjoyment in this? Look at the violence upon violence, listening to one excuse after another. I loathe this, and despise every malefactor out there. If I were weak of will, I would have obliterated this foul station with nuclear fire. Instead, I'm here to offer each of them the right to be judged in his name and the chance to return to his fold renewed. The universe is a terrifying place. We are surrounded by the arch-enemy Machinator and Xenos scum, who would deny us of our right to exist. The threat is inconceivable, and human weakness will not help us avert it. If man is weak, I rid him of his spineless enfeebleness, endowing him with a sacred narrowness of mind and eradicating all that prevents him from utilizing his whole self in the service of the Imperium. She's not lying. You can tell by her eyes and her voice, trembling with earnest faith, that Incendia genuinely believes in every word she just said. Makes you think you are entitled to govern this place as you see fit? Such is the law of Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives here assumes the right of absolute authority. Surely it is not that cutthroat Tokara who deserves to rule the station. He will soon be hanging from the nose, so will his Kaspalikan henchmen, and so will those other firebrands whose outrage activities brought Footfall to so much grief. Once you hindered my efforts to subdue the station, and yet here I am, dispensing justice to the wicked. I only regret that I was unable to get started sooner, when the Kara troublemakers would have already been crushed instead of looking in cargo bays and maintenance tunnels. Regardless, I will deal with them soon enough. I can tell you are quite popular with the locals. This attempt was mediocre and far from the first. My forces on my front keep me safe. Its refractor field is impervious even to tank shells. That thief Tokara had the sacred Dracian relic stashed in one of his storerooms. There is the Inquisitor, in the Leech's chambers, coordinating the expanse defense. His attention is focused on matters of vital importance. He is not seeing any supplicants. The Lordship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now, however he bade to inform your Lordship that he will summon you later when circumstances permit him to do so. We shall see wherever Footfall will find the Emperor for your reign. In due time, I will weed out all the taint that has breathed here in Footfall for so long. Then pious fear, loyalty and devotion will once again become the pillars of this station under his watchful eye. What happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale is a traitor, while Expanse burns, ravaged by heretics and coward Xenos. He abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor call to battle. My servants are taking over his worlds and ships, while he's hiding from reckoning and indulging his base urges. Soon enough, the two will stand before judgment. If you ask me, you are simply using the situation to plunder his protectorate. Should he call upon House on Valentius for help, we shall answer. I do so enjoy candor. When the one who stands before the court admits openly that he shares the belief of someone about to be pronounced an outright anarchist and traitor to the Imperium, say such confession should earn him swift and less agonizing execution. You said you would not rest until you had judged every soul in your station. I do wish to stand before your court. Truly wish to stand trial? Very well. May your zeal serve as an example to the rest. Cedia leans forward and peers into your eyes. Her gaze, like a monk carrying a rushlight, wanders down the corridors of your soul's fortress, checking every corner in search of the slightest faults or traces of corruption. Moments pass and Incendia conducts her throughout investigation until at last she reclines back on her throne. A weary smile touches her lips. See no sign of taint on your soul, Lieutenant. You are pure before the Emperor, and thus I acquit you and grant you his blessing in parting. Go forth and bring his punishment to those who have turned their back on his word. Okay, you want me to hunt? So I have to choose. I deal with him and stand with her. Actually, I haven't the slightest desire to get involved in your petty squabbles. Go and consider my words and your position. Consider her proposition. Yeah, let's see. Contact. Plasma weapon, not bad. No. Okay, let's save. I think that went pretty well.
Embrace true power.
I am offering a hymn of homage to the angel of the Emperor and the ancient ferocious machine spirit controlling his armor.
Yes, my adamantine skin has seen many battles and bears many glorious scars. Hear the glorious verse of the time when...
Duty prevails.
Let's seize the opportunity.
So what do we do?
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
Closed. Okay.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay, how do we go on the ground? This is the entrance. No?
Intriguing. Embrace true power. The world will bow. The world trembles beneath my feet.
See, right there.
Powers unseen uncover my path. Let's seize the opportunity. Embrace true power.
Okay, Ulfar, how did you get there? Get down.
I tread a path unexplored. Intriguing. The world will bow. The world trembles beneath my feet.
Need to discover something? What do we do?
Let's seize the opportunity. Embrace true power. Powers unseen uncover my path.
Did they break the game?
The world will bow. world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay, let's go speak with the tech guy. Maybe go back to the ship.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Of course, without you, it's impossible.
Embrace true power.
Oh, we can go. Okay.
Powers unseen uncover my path. The world will bow.
But damn, you have no other option, Riza. If you abandon Footfall to Chor and flee, where are you going to sell your goods or restock your supplies? It will just be a slow death for all of you. No missiles, no water, no air, so quit begging when inevitable and follow the plan. The plan is a suicide pact. You have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. Trying to play above your league, Vakemo. We've taken on a rogue trader dynasty with only a handful of cutthroats and a couple of guns to your name. I see your march to the gallows is more of a gallop. My greetings. Apologies for being unavailable to receive your lordship in my office. My present status imposes certain limitations on me. Greetings, your lordship, and as for you, Okem, I've got nothing to add. Your plans utter crap and the kind of gamble I don't take. I leave you think about your prospects and maybe realize that using my shuttle would be a better idea while the shuttle and I are still here. Let's go dogmatic. Battle! Oh, this guy came. Enough, Vladimir. I was hoping I could temper your pride, but you are too rooted in your arrogant and heretical ways. All you're faithful to Emperor, let us stand for his liege, rogue trader von Valacius.
Your existence is naught but ashes.
I will fight if I must.
Just for 10 enemies? Oh, we just fight him. Well, let's position ourselves here, maybe. What kind of abilities do you have, Vladimir? Actually, we can start here. Try it like this.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith with
In
Doubt
momentum.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Oh, I should have used this one. Okay. Do it like this.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer. Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Eradicated.
Okay.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Let's kill him, yeah?
You, my emperor! As the emperor... Faith with... None can escape the emperor's judgment. Eradicated. This is unacceptable.
Okay, more bullets.
Doubt is for the... None can escape the emperor's judgment.
Gonna take 2 hits again.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer. I will not.
You will not? You
As
have
the
to.
Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor eradicated.
First turn. Instead, they cast a damning glance at Vladimir, who is shifting about in a puddle of his blood. She says sternly, Footfall will be revealed to know that law has been restored in every sector of the station at last. Footfall will be delighted to know that you're dead, you redhead bitch. Show of mercy, we have demonstrated our power, we will not dare rebel again. It is out of the question, I will not let slip from the law grasp again. Who shall we begin with? Let's go, Vladimir. Charge you before the Emperor's stern gaze with contempt for creed he gave us, with harboring lawless heretics, with crime against his loyal servants, and with armed rebellion against his will. Yes, what they say about me and what they say about you is that you are a dope-sniffing maniac who kills people for sport. Okay, we're gonna go with dogmatic. Death is the Emperor peace, and it must be earned. Let me turn him into a servitor on my ship that will teach him obedience. There is truth in your words. Okay. Goodness is born out of servitude. Vladimir Tokarev. For your crimes you will undergo servitude in Pentius and will be passed into the ownership of House von Valacius. So you are denying me quick death. And again, an eternity as a mindless walking pile of scrap on your ship is better than another second next to this crazy monster. Well, first trial next. Trial can end now. I disagree. I see one more dangerous plotter here. Said the finger points at Riza. Me? But I never fought against you. I never backed Vladimir. And because of that, we are supposed to pardon you for your past offenses? Commoner Riza, you are charged with piracy, with aiding and abetting rebels, and with blasphemous heresy and worship of a ruinous power. Burn for eternity, ungodly wretched. Think you can judge me? Riza whips an amulet with an beast's fanged head crowned by horns. She grins ominously. You shouldn't have done that. I have something up my sleeve. In case the worst comes to the worst, I, Rizia, reject your accursed justice and your accursed emperor. I accept the deal that was offered me, and I surrender myself to the edge of daybreak. Die, red headmaster. Fanged head opens its mouth, roars, spits out a flaming arrow at Incendia. Oh, she just evaporated her. Rogue Trader hands fall swiftly onto an Aquila that meets the blow like a shield. Flickering flame runs down her pale fingers, leaving no burn marks. Incendia whips out her weapon, and shining ray blinds everyone, 100 times more powerful than that of a common last pistol can produce. Blast atomizes Rizia before she has time to say her last curse. What's that? Fate, shield gifted by the Emperor to his servants. Have you not recognized the light of your protectorate, Lieutenant? Corda looks serene, her voice mellows, her face is completely calm, no longer visited by the anxiety tick. Did you know she was a heretic from the start? I saw right through her every crime, her every tainted thought. I gleaned that seed of corruption she was wearing on her chest, an unholy vow and collateral for the promise given to her by servants of the arch-enemy. Yes, I knew. I sensed it in the moment I looked upon this corrupt old wretch. It was just execution. The Emperor pointed me to wickedness and I destroyed it. Justice has been done. Enforcers arrest all lesser rebels. They will face trial in due time. Thank you for your aid in the cleansing of a footfall, Lieutenant. The Emperor protects. Well, yes. Emperor protects. Okay, what do we have here? Chain sword. Okay, let's collect everything.
Operation successful.
About our reputation. No, we still have it. That's interesting, yeah? Can we increase it? That's a good question.
Intriguing. Let's seize the opportunity.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
Got
As if a
Xenos
field
here?
of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was safe.
Perfection. The world trembles beneath my feet.
Have a private message for your lordship. The Casablanca mission has tasked me with expressing their eagerness to continue their partnership with House von Valacius. My colleagues would like to assure you that we had no stake in Vladim Tokar activities that incurred your displeasure, and do not view his personal misfortunes as an act of hostility on your part. You are, as before, a valuable and respected partner. You're with Casablanca, that's right, we're far more Casablanca agent at the expense what most people think. Prefer to operate discreetly, as it is as simple as that. You're not gonna seek revenge? We do business, okay. Oh, so it's gonna be you for this reputation, okay. Well, it's the same stuff, yeah. Oh, so we get someone.
I tread a path unexplored.
A machine gun grants the insight.
Okay, let's found it. Where is the guy who's gonna sell us stuff from the pirates?
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Useful accountant. Gonna be you, yeah? Can kill him. That's interesting. He doesn't even have a portrait.
The world will bow. Embrace true power.
Okay, let's go to the exit.
Intriguing.
Let's go back and see maybe the Inquisitor needs us. Actually, let's level up, yeah. Okay, we're done with that. Let's continue. The Lord Inquisitor told me to let you know that it will be his pleasure to see your lordship at his palace. There are matters of utmost urgency that he wishes to discuss, and he hopes you will find the time to meet him in the near future. Okay, let's go and speak with him. I have nothing
Let's
else to do.
seize the opportunity.
Maybe. Oh, reward for who? Who is that? You can find him.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Okay, let's save. Here he is. The Lord Inquisitor is engrossed in studying star system chart. Reports which are amassed on the desk like ridges of formidable mountain range. There are shadows beneath his eyes which are ruthlessly dissecting the latest report, and his skin seems stretched out over the bones of his skull. Without turning his head to you, Calcazar says wearily, "Greetings, Lordship. Your timing is impeccable." The aged servant, with the bearing of a veteran, approaches the two of you. In a precise movement, he replaces the untouched cup of cold recaf in front of the Lord Inquisitor with a new one, slightly steaming. The warrior of Fenris folds his arm on his ceramic-plated chest raggedly and says in a dour voice, "Greeting, Inquisitor. You and I need to talk." Calcazar bows respectfully. "Glory to the Emperor's angels of Fenris. Your words will be heeded, my lord." Henrix nods silently at Calcazar, who responds by ever so slightly bowing his head. "May the Emperor grant you strength and some time to rest, Lord Inquisitor." The corners of Calcazar's mouth creep upward. In befitting grave tone he replies, I would be loath to trouble your master with a prayer for such an indulgence, especially one so utterly inappropriate at this fraught time. Alcazar noticed Argenta and inclines his head with a dignified air. Sister. Battle Sister eyes gleam as the Lord Inquisitor addresses her. May your path be blessed. It is gratifying to see that the trials endured by the expanse have failed to extinguish the flame of your fortitude. Lady Navigator Cassia, Tithia Ivriala. The Lord Inquisitor lips curve into a thin smile as he catches a glimpse of scarlet eyes. I hear the House Orcelia is going through a difficult time. Change is coming. I sincerely hope it is for the better. Colors, Lord Inquisitor, are as rich as they are multi-faced. Have never encountered anything like it before, and clouded hues following from one to next. Amazing harmony, amazing and frightening. Men of such a status and talents had taken an interest in the well-being of Navi's Nobilite house is great honor. I escaped from Komarak, where I was held captive by Xenos. You escaped from the Dark City? Feat that a few have accomplished. Truly, I congratulate you on exceptional performance, and I won't even mar your triumph by telling you that the Inquisition will of course be watching you very closely henceforth. I sincerely hope that your grand escape was not part of the Xenos' devious machinations. Yet I am surprised that the Xenos is still alive. What is it, Illogic? Sentimental, revenge, cold calculation? Alcazar gives Juliet a long, significant look. She's not here, you know. You're seeing thing, Alcazar. If you do not finish her off yourself, send word when you have tired of her. My occults will be only too eager to learn her secrets. You wish to speak to the Lord Inquisitor, Ulfar? Indeed, he petitioned our aid in fighting Xenos. We split much alien blood, but the wind of battle carried me far and I lost contact with my pack. Do you know where I can seek out my brothers, the Playful Hollow? I'm afraid not. According to the information in my possession, they withdrew from the battle raging in Expanse. The Lord Inquisition differential tone now carries a dry edge. You lie. The Baleful Hollow never ran from battle. Ulfar's reply to the outrageous claim is surprisingly calm. Only the frosty chill of death born in his voice is carried across the room makes everyone hair stood on end. What do you mean by withdrew? Contrary to my request to continue hunting with Xenos, we embarked on an expedition whose objective is unknown to me. There has been no word of them since. Sounds suspicious. This is not how we would conduct ourselves. I can tell you no more. As you well know, your pack preferred not to report their plans and intentions to me. Albeit no match for Ulfar's tongue of ice, the coldness in Alcazar's voice too could freeze an entire world. Why do you think they diverted their attention? I presume it was to search for brother Ulfar. It is common knowledge how deeply space will swallow the ties of brotherhood, far more deeply than the ties that bind them to other subjects of the Emperor. Is there any way you can help find them? No, but I believe I know someone who is better informed, and I will name that person as soon as we finally start discussing the matter that prompted me to summon your lordship. One of your occults, Emelina, accused you of cooperating with Xenos. What is the current situation of the Expanse? Cult of the Final Dawn and Drukhari raiders are vying with each other to see who can cause us the greatest turmoil. Have mobilized all the forces I can to repel the attacks, which is why we are still alive. Combined militia brigades are hunting for Xenos and guarding convoys, and expeditionary platoons under my command are crushing heretics' rebellions. The situation is unstable, but I will not pretend that I was prepared for this crisis. However, we have not lost our footing yet. What has prompted the Drukhari to act so brazenly? Prisoners' interrogations indicate that an incident occurred in the Dark City, that the Xenos call a disjunction, a dimensional calamity that forced them to stew up their raids in real space. Their audacity speaks to their desperation, which in turn will translate into new trials for his servants. Why has the cult of the Final Dawn become more active? The warp is raging. This bladeful sign always portraits change, and crisis beget desperation, the most fertile ground for heresy. I believe the Arcanemy servants think their time has come, or perhaps this day was marked in their profane scripture as the date of the end of existence. I will not trouble myself with further attempts to make sense of their blasphemous doctrine. They are bent on destroying us all, and so they must be destroyed. Makes you think you are capable of commanding the whole sector? Do you see a better candidate for the job? May no longer be in the first flush of youth, but believe me when I say that there are many things I would much rather be doing than playing constable on the coroner's expense. But always, every ruler in our sector chooses to confine their concern to well-being of their own holdings, whereas I alone must take care of all. You have mobilized all forces, but not House von Valacius. Are you not standing before me? Prefer not requisition the resources of all Valacius Protectorate. Your people dealt with Uralon, the cruel agents, and with Xenos raids. That was enough for me. But now it's time to add your might and talents to the scale. You must have an ingenious plan to save the expense. Glance tossed at you is like a shot from auto pistol at point blank range. If such a plan were to exist, information about it will be at most secrecy. I suggest you focus on the current strategy on putting out each fire as you encounter it. I understand. See, no need to get bogged down in the details. To apprise you of all information I currently possess will require more time than we have. What was the dispute about you and the Caligos Winterscale? His lordship deemed it more important to show off his stubbornness than to safeguard the interests of the expense. Stupidity of the most burdensome kind, but my sources inform me that he, nevertheless, has joined my efforts against the Xenos, and so I have decided to stay any sanction for a time. Why do you think he acted that way? His lordship has long displayed a susceptibility to corrupting ideas. His loss of interest in managing his protectorate and his appetite for violence drew my notice some time ago. The only question that remains unanswered is how many agents of the Arcanemy has infiltrated his entourage. Did you ever try to discuss it with him, or did you immediately send incendiary on him? Despite the impression I may have created, I am not a schoolmaster obliged to rein in misbehaved rogue traders. Caligos rejected the call to fulfill his duty to the Emperor. A discussion was there to be had. I see. Rest assured that his lordship will face consequences of his actions. Are you aware of the changes Incendia has wrought on the footfall? Naturally, her lordship has done me an invaluable service by taking on the task of instilling order on the station. For her style of leadership seems unnecessarily brutal to me. On the whole, her actions have not exceeded the bounds I set. If you think she is unnecessarily brutal, why have you not intervened? Firstly, I entrusted the task to her lordship, and she is executing it completely. And secondly, are you unaware of what I'm striving to do here? At present, I'm trying to prevent the deaths of billions, yet you ask me why I'm choosing not to save hundreds. Okay, I helped her. One of your cults accused you of cooperating with Xenos. Let's see what he's gonna say. I would remind you that particularities of the Inquisition work lie far beyond the rogue trader's purview. But given the circumstances, yes, occult Legion Heart words are true. It has been several years since I established contact with Drukhari. They informed me of upcoming raids and I thwarted them. I kept the expanse safe while the Xenos were absorbed in their internal squabbles, which are of little interest to me. Strictly speaking, one might regard my action in this situation as unorthodox at the very least. In reality, however, they are undoubtedly beneficial. Occult Lichtenhardt has demonstrated her inability to surmount the bounds of convention. Had she been in my position, the expense would have likely already fallen under the blows of the present crisis. Fortunately for you, she is not, and the Drukhari, drained by their power struggles and brief bereft of their best raiders, can do nothing more than run from my fleets. Hendrix, I have to say I'm disappointed by how easily information pertaining to the expense security reaches the ears of those who should not be privy to it. This will be noted in your record. Would you care to put my concern to rest and tell me that Amelia is not out there running amok around my sector and counting to sow unrest? Amelia is dead by my hand. Indeed. Well, I hope I can continue to trust you, to know when a useful resource is finally exhausted and must be disposed of. Lordship, I hope it goes without saying that I would appreciate you not spreading dangerous and misleading rumors going forward, and keep the content of this conversation private. Given the current state of affairs, I would have to treat such action as subversive, so I thank you in advance for your consideration. Silence. What help do you want from me? For sure, if you please. Inquisitor nods imperiously at the servant, who draws some kind of remote control from his pocket. All sounds with both sources are more than 3 meters away, fade for nothing. Oh, so it's like a barrier for sound. To my chagrin, the ability to be in two places at once does not number among my talents. That is why I wish for you to serve in my stead. I place such trust in very few people, you understand. You will feel what it is to walk in my shoes and attempt to compel a gaggle of quarrelsome blockheads to work together. You will reconquer Euphrates too for me. The Inquisitor gestured to the servants, and silencing field disperses. Frosher, another cough. This one has gone cold. Pascal jerks his head clearly, recognizing the name Calcazar just uttered. Is he a valet or another Inquisition assassin? That can both be true. Frosher has been a member of my regime for 50 Terran years, and the person mentors who comes close to being my confidant. Something akin to a warm smile touches the Inquisitor lips. We have had cause to be involved in many incidents whose reports have since been marked with a seal of silence. Frosher knows differentially, and on his aged, jowled face appears an expression caught between eternal loyalty, motherly affection, and religious devotion. To what do I owe such an honor? To whom else could I entrust this mission? No need to feign ignorance from Valacius. We both know the shortcomings of other candidates for this position. At present, in the expanse, there are two people with a perspective and steady hand required to control the situation. They are both standing in this room. So if you will, dispense with the humble rogue trader act and win this war for me. Can you tell me more about Euphrates II? Sacred world of Adeptus Mechanicus, off limits to lay people. I am one of a few who do not worship the Omniscient to have set foot on its surface, or rather I was. Now it's crawling with unbelievables. The despicable world bearers attacked and captured Euphrates II, and the cult of the Final Dow brought an entire horde of heretics to the planet. Registering a Sanctity Alpha priority mission, the scourge of corrupted misbelievers reigning over blessed worship fills the Omnissiah faithful with anguish. Activating Autosectis protocol, I offer a prayer for the liberation of a sacred world. From beneath Pascal Crispin robe comes the sound of mechanism whirling to life, and a dark, blood-stained streak across the fabric. I sent my troops to aid the exploratory forces laying siege to the world, but a rift occurred among the commanders. They needed an authoritative general. You are perfect for the role. My confidence is not misplaced, I trust. What matter brought you first to Euphrates II? Out of interest? A utterly transparent attempt to learn a secret intelligence. I offer to make you my general. You try to pump me for information. Poorly done. The old barrier went there themselves. They don't just send in their puppets. Clearly, the stakes for them are high enough. Uralon the Cruel has steered his profane self to make personal appearance on Euphrates II. Kundra Voigdriv incidentally is also there. I hear you two have unfinished business. Him I will generously leave to you. When you are finished with him, you may simply dispose of his mortal remains. No need to surrender them to the Inquisition for an inquest. Consider it my gift. What do they want with Euphrates II? The reason behind the machinators would be pure speculation at this point. Bring me prisoners to interrogate, and perhaps we will gain some much needed insight. What forces do we have in place, and what is the rift that occurred between commanders? Exploratory Fleet Divine Cognizance 7821 recalled its most combat-ready units to retake the wall. They were supported by my most powerful strike fleet and a group of deadlier allies. I dispatched a pack of space wolves to hunt down the transgressors. Unfortunately, the leaders have failed to find a common language. The esteemed Horobald is at odds with a conclave of a machinous battle congregation, and the Omniscient servants find Torvald's strident nature off-putting. A navy group is found of militant Sibilek who commands my forces. Were not found, to be precise. The esteemed militant perished along with his ship a week ago, when his noble allies failed to support his offensive. I recommend that you too go to Euphrates II, my lord. Perhaps your pack was less reticent with the esteemed Forblood than with me, and told him where we decided to direct their efforts. It's a fine suggestions, which we accept grateful, Inquisitor. Especially on the respect of her face does a poor job of hiding his antipathy. Okay. How did you manage to enlist the aid of Angels of the Emperor? I must remind you that I'm still Lord Inquisitor of the Corona's expense, not merely some. What do you all say? For sure, some grogs bowered prick. If certain rogue traders at times allow themselves to speak to me in an overly willful manner, that should not give you cause to doubt my authority. I'm afraid I must decline? What the hell is wrong with me? But it's not a request, it's a command, and I'm far past the point of humoring your pride and vanity. Alcazar notes that the paper that his servant has differentially delivered to the table. This document attests the extraordinary powers you now have at your disposal. I'm counting on your success. Okay, let's move out. What can I say? It was quite discussion, yeah? And we're gonna continue it next time. So thank you guys for being here, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next